and Tony and Supatease. These guys have been playing together quite a bit. Now Driftingz and Tazzlol as well. So, but I mean, they do have that subbed in Rogue that might play a big factor in this matchup. We're going to find out here in just a couple seconds here as the gates are about to open. We got the triple spectral tiger coming out for this RMD. Shifty actually running the opposite direction. I'm not sure. I think he might have been trolling, but he's gonna get that shroud off. He's gonna stealth. And he's gonna start pushing in here. Who do you think's gonna be? Oh, looks like this team's actually gonna end up leaving.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna go take a look at what's going on here. Clutter is infuriated. The technical difficulties tonight have been in abundance, but
it can only go up from here.
It can only go up from here, man.
It's true, right? We're going up.
We go figure out what's going on with these guys. Wow, Peter Pan wants to come say hi. All right, you can. We have time. Come here. You want to say hi? All right. Here he is, guys.
You ready? Supatease.
Oh, they're ready now. Okay. So we're going to jump into this next series, guys. Tony from the Bronx versus We Carry, Unafraid. Here we go. Jumping right into it. We keep jumping into things, but things aren't happening. I think we're good now. I think we're good to go. But here we go.
I sure hope so, man. I just want to watch the games.
I just want to watch
Is this a best of
3? Yeah.
3? Okay,
Yeah.
best of 3.
Yep, just round 2. Only semifinals are more than best of 3, and then this time around, Vin, we're going with that idea with instead of 2 separate series for the winners bracket, we're going to give the winners team a 2-0 advantage in a best of 7.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Then it's the winners only have to win 2, and the losers have to win 4.
Yep. And here we go. RMD versus KFC. I know that these guys are unconvinced they can beat an RMD, but I believe in them. We just have to give them energy, chat. If you want Supatease to get to advance to round 3 and to beat this RMD, give them your energy, chat. Let's see it. Lossa starting out in that defensive stance. He's gonna play it safe. Supatease and Tony both sitting inside the room here. Supatease just outside in his little nook and cranny over here. Drifting's going to come out and start gaining those icicles onto Lossa. Shifty looking for Supatease, or he's actually going to get pulled out by Tony. The gouge goes out onto Tony. Evasion already being used by Shifty, and that evasion's going to dodge the bash from Supatease. Supatease now putting that deep freeze. Tony, he does have that iron bark up on him. Shifty cloaking offensively and defensively, I suppose. Driftingz, though, pushing in, and they want to get offensive onto Tony.
Yeah, Driftingz still has all his damage. He still has both Ice Novas ready to go, but this is all the offensive cooldowns coming out of Lossa right now. They're trying to pressure down Driftingz. He's getting hunked down right now. Down to 20% and just gets exploded. Dies without blocking there. And I'm pretty sure Lossa was playing Siegebreaker spec.
Holy
and he just
crow.
destroyed him. He got a 53,000 Siegebreaker. And Tony coming in with the kill shot. It wasn't actually an execute, and he just exploded instantly.
This team is blowing people up tonight. That Rogue and now Driftingz. Holy crow. Let's take a quick look at that replay. Keep an eye on Shifty's health. Taz is far in the background there in that full Werven Sting, but down goes Driftingz. That's crazy. So much damage. Oh my gosh, this is a best of 3, and that was a quick win for Tony from the Bronx, and they only have one more round. I guess you guys did give him his energy. What the heck?
That's a lot of warriors are speccing that now.
Siegebreaker? It looks fun.
Yeah. It's actually you lose intimidating shout. So he's
really?
speccing it's a lot of all-in damage, but if you get to use a Siegebreaker with some execute procs, it's a lot of burst.
Absurd.
It's really scary to fight against.
Yeah. I suppose if you're playing like a comp, maybe like WLS or WMD or maybe KFC, you can be the damage dealer and not the controlling aspect. But I mean, that intimidating shout can be handy multiple ways. Yeah,
it's really good. I mean, you give up. That's a huge thing to give up. Intimidating shout. It's one of your major CCs, but I guess I feel like having the extra burst is worth it.
I guess so, man. Okay, the next map chosen by Taz is going to be on Tiger's Peak. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And I'm going to go ahead and play that intro for you guys. I'll see you guys in the game. Be right back. Alright everybody, welcome to Tiger's Peak. We have the RMD versus the KFC. Now this RMD I'm assuming is going to play a lot more safe this time around after seeing the damage that this KFC can produce here. But we only have 26 seconds and these gates will open, these teams will clash. Oh man. I mean, the opener was very good for Tony from the Bronx. Driftingz comes out of stealth and didn't get much done, and then Tony also pulled Shifty out of stealth, so can't ask for much more than that on the KFC side. But I mean, this RMD, they're probably they're gonna look for that good opener here in just 3 seconds. There's not much.
Supatease did a great job last game, actually denying it, throwing the Trance and the Ironbark out onto Tony and standing on top of him, so Driftingz wasn't able to use those Ice Nodes without breaking his own polymorphs. But they're just going to run in and start immediately. Lossa's going to try to get onto Driftingz, interrupt him as much as possible, and here comes all the cooldowns. The Siegebreaker again down to 20%, and Driftingz sort of panic blocking, comes out right away trying to turn around the momentum, but already one Ice Block down. The Deep Freeze Polymorph coming out onto Supatease. Tony now caught into that full kidney shot, taking a lot of damage onto him. But it looks like he is going to be okay. He had some hots from Supatease. What the hell just happened?
Hello?
Driftingz died? I gotta watch the replay. I didn't even... How is he dead?
How is he dead right now? What the heck just happened? Hello? We're gonna take a quick look at that.
There's 100,000. He got 107,000 Siegebreaker at some point, so I actually didn't see what happened.
Keep an eye on Driftingz. Driftingz now has hypothermia, but he's topped up by Taz coming out of that ice block. Avatar's still going up for Lossa though. Lossa, what the heck? Stormbolt goes out onto Taz and the reconnection onto Driftingz, and he just dips. Boom, headshot, and that'll do it for Tony from the Bronx, and they will advance.
Was he still in hypothermia?
He was.
He was.
He just got out of a block, man. It's insane. What the frick, man?
Alright, well.
There it is. 2-0 from Tony from the Bronx. We carry unafraid. They're not out of the water just yet. They still have the losers bracket to bring it all back. But Tony from the Bronx, you guys are looking strong. What the heck? Man.